The whole brand of mine was built around doing videos. And so I think that, what they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, I don't know what that equates to in video, but like walking around a roof and showing people like, hey, this is what not to do. This is what to look out for right here. I think that, I mean, that's helped me build the brand that I have, and some the so to speak recognition that I have is because I see a lot. Hell, I taught a class here, I don't know, about a month ago on social media, lead generation, and I was like, some of these guys are out there and they're taking video of their neck beard from down here and talking about the weather, and they're saying nothing really of substance. And so look, I think if you're, homeowners don't know what they don't know, but if you're taking video and you're showing your work, I think it also builds a level of trust, because I think that most people would look at a video like that and say, well, I mean, if he was a dirtbag and he was trying to cut corners and stuff, like, he wouldn't show his work. Like, who would do that? And obviously, look, I'm not saying that there aren't guys out there that do kind of, show some video, and on the back end, it's a two-faced kind of situation, or two-headed snake. But yeah, I mean, that's how I built my brand. I do a bunch of video. I don't do near as much video as I used to. Simply because I'm doing my very best to work on the business as opposed to in the business. Like I said earlier, I've got 3 trainees. I'm really trying to hone in and just dial those guys in, and so that we can be an effective team all together and just make a bunch of money, at the end of the day.
Thank you. And I feel that most roofers, they understand that they have to create videos. And since you have created your own brand, I think you are the right person to give them tips on this, because I feel that most guys, what they are doing is that they are just creating random videos of their projects without any voiceover, without any information or tips. And even if those videos get views, but they don't deliver any value to the homeowner. So what are the tips roofers should keep in mind when creating videos?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, kind of like what I said earlier, have something to say. I'm definitely not trying to, tell people that everything has to be scripted, heavily scripted, or anything like that. But, I mean, some of these guys that get up on the roof and they're like talking about the weather, or some relatively inconsequential, tidbit of information. And I would just say regular posting, because, if you'd have caught me up, I don't know, a few years ago, I was doing a lot more consistent posting than I am now. I still post, and it's just to keep fresh content going out. That way, when people go to my page, it doesn't look like it's been a barren wasteland since 2024. But I would say the hardest part for most contractors is to actually press the record button and start talking. I mean, it's kind of getting over that anxiety of like, well, what if I stumble on my words? What if I don't say anything? Like, look, man, it's not gonna be, error proof or error free all the time. I prefer to have my stuff a little bit more polished, for sure. But, people, it's authentic. Like, if you go out there and you stumble a little bit, oh yeah, you make a little joke about, calling something out that's wrong. I think it gives you a level of authenticity than just doing a polished video that's obviously been in post-production. And yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. Turn on the camera, make sure you have something to say, and just be authentic and informative, and help the client with something. Not just talking about, look at this roof I did. I mean, okay, that's great, man. Hey, I'm all about it. But give value, because nobody cares. I mean, they look cool, man. I do the before and afters too. I love it. But I mean, that's not offering any value. I mean, other than just showing, hey, look, this is what we can do. But with those videos that I post, I mean, hundreds of other roofers in my market are posting the exact same video of different houses. So I post those just kind of as, keeping regular content going out, but posting the stuff where I'm showcasing certain things like, hey, if you see this on your house, that's a red flag. If you see this on your house, this is good, so on and so forth.
And you are right about that, actually, that most people have this anxiety that if I press the record button, I will stumble on my words. And I believe that if you think in your mind, like, I just have to tell a story, everything is a story. You and I are sitting here, we are creating a story as well. You go to an inspection and you see something there, that is a story as well. So if you just feel that I have to tell a story to my viewers or to anyone, and this doesn't need to be scripted or This doesn't
Yeah.
need to be perfect, because people do not like perfection. They like purity. And if you are pure and if you are sharing the right stories, you are creating your brand eventually.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Like I said, I mean, in the class that I taught about a month ago, I even mentioned, I'm like, look, it's not going to be perfect. And if it is perfect, well, congratulations. But the reality is that kind of what you said, that people, I wouldn't say that they like it necessarily, but they resonate with it. It's like, it's authentic. It's coming from you. It's not something that you worked up the script the night before and you memorized it. You're saying it off the cuff. And I do some production level, videos, mainly long form for YouTube. I'll do like a couple product reviews and stuff like that. But for the most of my stuff is just in the field. I'll turn on the camera. I'm like, all right, guys, hey, I'm out here in Dallas today. This is what I got going on. Here's the situation, and here's what you should look out for as a homeowner, and so on and so forth. I mean, like it just at the end of the day, it's helping folks. Helping folks. It builds trust, and and it's not unfounded. I aim to do the very best we can. Obviously, not every project's going to go smoothly, but I think it's how you respond to those issues that really, that's where the rubber meets the road. So.
And I read somewhere that if something is worth doing, then it is worth doing ugly as well instead of not doing it.